I think some of the things we learned was also a learning process with the transition to D2. The speed and the strength of the teams that we're playing against is a lot more, I guess, difficult than what we're used to. There's some good teams out there, but they're fast and strong. Yeah, skill-wise, I mean, we match up really well. And to be honest with you, speaking of skill, like, we can go out and we can play against anybody. It's their players just happen to be a little bit faster. So we have to use the skill to our advantage, and they're going to use the speed to their advantage. So it is a bit of a transition, but I think we're starting to figure it out. Well, it's not easy, but there have been several girls from the returning team that have stepped up huge. And then we've, just through recruiting, we've brought in some really good freshmen. So, to be honest with you, I'm expecting to go out and have a better season than we did last year. Right now, if she plays relaxed or she hesitates at all, with the athleticism from the other teams, it will create a big problem for us. But the first couple of weeks, she's been playing fairly strong. Well, there's been three things. First is what we really try to do as a program, what we try to do as a team, is we are trying to go out and glorify Christ with our play, which can be difficult because playing a sport, it's really competitive, and trying to juggle that competitiveness and also trying to be alive for Christ can be almost like a double-edged sword kind of thing. So we talk about that quite a bit. The other things that we're looking for, high-pressure defense. If we can put a lot of pressure on the other team, it's going to create problems for them, and they're not going to be able to succeed as well. And then probably the most important thing as far as on the field that we've talked about is a lot of movement off the ball. With the other team's speed, we didn't get a lot of movement off the ball, and so we didn't create a whole lot of chances last year. We had a lot of possession, but not a lot of chances. A couple of the freshman strikers that have come in, a couple of the girls stepping up this year, we've gotten a lot of good movement away from the ball, which creates a ton of problems. The other team has to run around, and so even within 20-30 minutes, their speed starts to be nullified a little bit because it's sprinting for chasing the ball for 30 minutes. So that's helped out a lot, at least in the first two scrimmages we've had. So I think we can do really well in conference. Again, it's going to be tough. There's a whole lot of parity. If you have one bad game, even against some of the teams that are at the bottom of the table, they're going to beat you. So I hope to do really well in conference. We'll see how it goes. But one of our biggest goals this year, since we can't do postseason with D2, is we're hoping to make a bigger impact in NCAA. I really feel like we should have won region last year. Region's going to be tougher now that Lee's coming into NCAA. They're going to be very good. But I think we're one of the best Christian college female soccer teams in the country. And I feel like we'll let ourselves down if we don't make a big national splash as far as the NCAA goes. So those are my expectations. I want to do well.